Well, glad to see you've come back for part two of Living in a Dream, Flinders Ranges. On this episode, we're going to be staying at Rawnsley Park and tripping around the whole that area of the Flinders whilst we're here. So we'll visit the Hills Homestead, the walk-in from Wilpena Pound Ranger Station. We'll duck out and see the Krasnow tree and bump into Dick Smith. We'll do Parachilna Gorge, Blinman, have lunch at the Parachilna pub, and then we'll come back down through the Marillana Scenic Drive. It's a great episode for those of you that wish to get up and have a look around the Flinders Ranges. Stick with us and enjoy. Just come down to try and view the sunset out across Rawnsley Bluff from Rawnsley Park Station. We're up in the area where you can go off grid, or unpowered sections they call it, and you can look over to the other ranges over there with the full moon rising. Nice orange colour over there. Pretty nice spot, really. Bit cold, love.
Just a bit.
How many layers you got on?
10.
Yeah, as soon as that sun even looks like going down, it gets a little bit cool up here. This is the Hills Homestead, at the end of the Hills Homestead walk. It's, I think by memory, about 3.1 or 3.2 k's in. Dead easy walk from Wilpena Pound Ranger Station there. You can get a shuttle bus, takes you to within about 1 kilometre from here. That's pretty good. And then when you go up the back, there's another, I think, 700 metres up to the lookout up the top there, and it gives you a view inside the pound. I'll put some photos and maybe a bit of video up of the trek up there. It's a little bit more challenging. I wouldn't recommend that for anyone that has a bit of trouble walking or bad knees, but the trek into here is fairly easy. Follows the creek line through and the old gorge. It's good walk through. Very easy. Come on, hun, only 50 metres to go. Come on. You can do it. Do that afterwards. Come on, up you come. Finally made it. So that's Wilpena Pound in the background there. You can look down. I think that's southwest over that way. And we can swing back around and you'll see the pass that we've come through. Well, after a quick selfie at the top of the hill there, we walked back out and we made our way back down to the Krasnow tree. The Krasnow tree was photographed in 1937 by Harold Krasnow, and he named it the Spirit of Endurance. Whilst we were standing there, we had a gentleman come up behind us and he said, "That's our grandfather's tree. That's my grandfather's tree." And it turns out that this gentleman's grandfather had photographed this tree in 1937, and the gentleman in question was none other than Dick Smith. So a bit of a chance meeting. But, we met the grandson of Harold Krasnow and saw the Spirit of Endurance. Well, we woke up the next morning and we were still pretty excited about seeing Dick Smith the afternoon before, and yeah, went out and we did the Parachilna Gorge. The colours don't really show on the video. The beautiful reds and the contrasted with the colour of the white trunks of the gum trees and the yellows. It was pretty good. We did spot a couple of yellow-footed rock wallabies in there, but they're almost impossible to photograph. You spot them and then they're gone. So, yeah, great little drive. It was pretty impressive. A little bit of water around, but it wasn't too bad at all. We had lunch in a dry creek bed, and then we went back down to the main highway and went around the Marillana Scenic Drive. Where else would you have lunch?
in a dry river bed near the Flinders Ranges.
Yeah, the Moralana Drive, if it's wet, don't even think about it. It's really clay and can get pretty boggy. Next morning, again, we're up early and we went across to Blinman. It's an old copper mining town, and we're on our way to the Parachilna Gorge and down to the Parachilna pub. Hang on a minute. Where'd you get the key?
From over there.
Over where?
Over at the information place.
The information place, so you can get a key to come in here from the information place. That's pretty cool, love. Let's have a look. Let's see what's inside, eh? So what's the story? Oh, this is pretty cool. Pretty cozy.
Oh, didn't bring the glasses, will you?
Oh, it's pretty.
Oh, it looks cold.
It's very cold, very dark, but hey, better than a tent, that's for sure. So this is the building next to the house. This is the kitchen. It's my understanding that back in the day they used to have the kitchen separate to the house, separated by a little corridor, so that if the kitchen did catch fire, because everything was wood fire stoves and everything, if the kitchen did catch fire, then it had a chance of not burning the house down with it. Yeah, it'd be nice and cosy with the fire going back in the day, love.
Going through the
Parachilna Gorge.
pretty nice too.
So this little contraption is a sundial. You can see marked down on the ground there. It's got every month, so the 1st of April, 1st of March, so on, so on, so on. Letty's standing on the 1st of July because we're nearly at the end of June. And where the sun is today, if you have a look, it's pointed out to, where is it, love? Just a bit after 1 o'clock. And that's exactly what it is on our, what time does it say on your watch, love?
1:15.
1:15. So that's pretty accurate, right? That's fantastic. So if you change to a different month, for example, you so there you go, July. June. It tells the wrong time because it's telling us it's midday. That's pretty cool. Well, wrong time. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. That works really well. I like that. Great, good stuff. So we're at the Parachilna Hotel. I think they call it the Prairie Pub, is that? Yep. Prairie Pub. And we're having the emu liver pate. And then over here we have the braised kangaroo tails. And that's going to be lunch. Oh, and of course the stout. Well, lunch was pretty damn good, I've got to tell you that. Recommend the Parachilna pub any day. Parachilna, great little artwork around the place. Some remnants of the old station when the Garn went through there. Great spot. So if you're in the area, get yourself down there. But from now on, I reckon you should subscribe. I reckon you should follow us, Living in the Dream, and you won't miss out on our next and upcoming videos. You the data track and the Painted Desert. It's pretty spectacular. We'll see you there.